Hi everyone, it's Razyel Kayne, and I'm back with another night shift, or I should say, just welcome to the night shift. Today, episode 4, and I'll have my guest on in about 20 minutes tonight. It's JJ Prime Reviews. He's been going at it for a long time, so I'm really happy to get a chance to talk with him because we're now 11 hours apart, sometimes 12 hours apart, so we don't have the chance to get together a lot. But as usual, I'm gonna start the show by welcoming everybody, and I don't know if there's any chat right now because I was supposed to go in at 9, but because of the scheduling thing, decided to go a little bit early to accommodate my guests. So we're gonna start as usual by me telling you about my sponsor, which is the JC Collectible. Let me just share the um, there you go. So this week, what's new is the Studio Series 86. Well, no, it's just Studio Series Transformers the movie Scourge, which is the exact same mold as we've had in the past. But as I understand it, it was a rare figure to obtain. I didn't get one. I was able to get a sweep, which is good enough for my collection. So I'll probably not order this one. But other stuff that you might want to find at DJC Collectibles. This is this week's pre-orders, so you know there's some Godzilla King of the Monster Ghidorah, which is available. Zero from Mega Man. That's a really good character. Big Bird from NECA. I did not expect NECA to make Sesame Street character. I don't know if they've been at it for a while, but it looks kind of good. RoboCop and a couple more things, and then you have the new arrivals and incoming products. So, you know, oh, these things are also, I guess that's a type of Kickstarter, but the loose collector Sasquatch looking guys, Yeti and Bigfoot. That's scheduled to arrive for March. So at the end of the video, as usual, you have my discount code, which will give you 10% off anything Transformers. And for the rest of the stuff, I don't have a discount code for non-Transformers, but still go ahead. If you're in Canada, you want your Target exclusive, this is the place that you get it because we don't have Toys R Us anymore, or pretty much it's non-existent, and all the Target exclusive now have been transferring over to online stores. I'm not saying that DJC is the only one, but it's definitely my favorite. Um, and now that was for the sponsor. Now let's move on to the topic. I have a quick one today. Yeah, I don't have anything better for the transition. So I usually do a topic where I speak for about 5 minutes about a topic that should be retired. This time, it's maybe an argument that should be retired, and it's the people complaining that they don't want to buy non-transforming Transformers. Yeah, you're in the chat, Ultra Megatronus. Sorry, I just didn't have a time to say hello. But yeah, you're there. But you're alone right now. So because um, the show is still, we're still waiting to pick up a little bit. But yeah, non-transforming Transformers. Now I have a good friend, Ninja Bill, who is a lot into Gundams, and he loves those figures. And one thing that he noticed is that a lot of Transformers fan will complain when a Transformers character will come out and it doesn't transform. For instance, YOLO Park and 3-0. Those were the big ones at the time when I started collecting. 3-0, the higher price, and people didn't want to buy it, or were complaining that if it doesn't transform, it's not a Transformer. It was the same argument back then with the Action Masters. What's the point of a non-transforming character? But then YOLO Park came around, and that didn't meet the same sentiment. People were liking YOLO Park. And then Blockies came around and everybody flip switch. Like, oh, now it's okay to have non transforming characters because everybody now is into Blockies. I have a few. The Lambros and the Unicron, Planet Mode, and the Floating Head. I think those are great figures to have. They do add a little bit of flavor to the collection. It's kind of fun. But a lot of people are still complaining about the non-transforming Transformers. But not as much. I think Blockies really turn dust around on non-transforming Transformers. It's just fun to have nicely articulated, good-looking characters. I think maybe that's what Action Master was lacking. Maybe the design were a little rushed back then. They were trying a new gimmick every 3 days. Yeah, you had something new on the shelf. Pretenders and headmasters and target masters and those little rolling thing that sparked. The name escapes me right now, but Action Masters didn't have a high, let's say, approval rate. But Blockies seem to have reversed that, and now there's a new company called Oddly. They seem to be producing also high quality stuff. I know my good buddy Deluxe Baldwin um got your bullshit, man. I'm not into blockies. He has every blockies. His wife gets him every blockies, so he's into blockies. Anyway, the Oddly is a new company, and I don't know if there's third parties or KOs that are gonna get into the game, but I think it's fun that with blockies came maybe a bit more open mindedness from people. There are still the people who are going to complain, saying that it's no good, it's not fun, it's everything. But it's your figure. If you like and on transforming Transformers, just go ahead and play with it and have fun, and that's all that matters. There's so much hate in the world for any dumb reason. I think that non-transforming Transformers should not be a reason for a lot of complaining. So that's going to be my 2 cents on that topic. And now let's switch to what do we have in the news? Right here. Oh, the screen share didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I have to switch even if it's that tab. All right, hold on. Tformers. There you go. So what do we have for Tformers? Oh, timelines. Okay. Timelines, like I mentioned before, is probably a very good idea that is again poorly executed, just like the RED line was. Non-transforming Transformers was, it ties into the subject that we had, I have today. That was met with a lot of not hostility, but people were upset with it mainly because Hasbro used the wrong characters for that line. They should have went with Quintessons and Autobot X, BOT, non-transforming characters. That would have been a good line. But now with the timelines, it's not a bad concept. I'm not going to play the video, but it's not a bad concept to have Transformers with alt modes from different time periods. But it's lame that it's always the same character. Like we already have a train Optimus Prime. Bumblebee is a train. Megatron is a cannon, which actually that's really cool. And then Starscream, what was that dumbass plane that didn't work at all. And now we have Optimus Prime as a samurai, and then he's a bull with a cart. Absolutely love the alt mode. Why did it have to be Optimus? If you're going to make a timeline, toy line, it doesn't have to be Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, and Grimlock. Those are the main 6 that we always get. I've been complaining about that since episode 1. It's always those 4 that have the novelty items, the crossovers. And so now they're doing the timelines. It's we have two Optimus Prime and two Starscream. One is an eagle, which we already had three eagles with Air Razor, and I don't know if it's a new mold or well, it look at that. That pretty much looked like the same mold as Air Razor. Just a yeah, okay. Well, there you go. So we don't need that Starscream. That could have been at least, I don't know, another Seeker, a Rainmaker, anything just to make it different. Maybe a Hot Link or a Red Wing or, you know, and then Optimus. I mean, it's a cool alt mode, but that could have been horrible. That could have been Tantrum. Is it yeah, Tantrum from the like it could have been something different. I understand that, that's the cab and the trailer, like an Optimus, but like I would like a little more variety. So anyway, that's my rant about that news. Chinese New Year. Okay, I can't read this nor this, but we're getting a box. What is it? Autobot Assemble, Beijing exclusive New Year check-in spots, shopping spree. Okay, all right. So I guess we're gonna get more news eventually about that. First, look at the. Okay, I don't know why this is news, but this is the only new accessory we're gonna get with an Optimus Prime from the Studio Series 86 mold. Uh, he's battle damage and he's gonna have a shard. Do we need this? Maybe some collectors feel that they do. I do not. Um, anyway, I don't know. Shipping early. I think that's too late. Okay, cool. You can get a camera, which they're supposed to be premium painted, but they look very similar to the Siege painting. And then we just got right here the new mold for Skywarp. So why do you put the old mold? I don't know. Missed opportunity. I know we're getting we already got. I can't remember, but there's Skywarp with the Insecticons. So, but there's a new mold. It's anyway. That's a hit and miss, to my understanding, to my opinion. Sorry. Bone Crusher and Twin Mill. This is old news in an image, but I've had these figures since Christmas. This is the JJ reviewed that the Star Link Optimus. Anyway, that Star thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is what we used to have back in the day. McDonald Transformers. They were really cool, really fun, easy to transform. But now we're getting, I guess, updated version, or I don't know if it's the same version, but some of this stuff looks, I don't know. Maybe that's just a reprint. No, January 27th to March 9th. I'm actually going to walk into a McDonald's and buy everything. The image is a little bit blurry, but you get the burger, you get maybe some new ones, like the machine that takes your order now. But that's really cool. And I have the Commandrons, which were also sold at McDonald's. So I think that's really cool. Okay. Okay. Transformers, Tanmi Space Projector. So again, non-transforming transformer with a stand. I don't know which universe this is from. Because the face sculpt on Megatron is a bit weird. Kind of Baversy with a G1S. I don't know. But I mean, again, more popular now, the non-transforming Transformers. Okay, if you missed on your listing for Hound in the States, there's a relist on Target website, but it's still available on DJC Collectibles, which I'll plug indefinitely. Mastermind Creation, Ocular Max figures for Mixmaster. He looks really good. But there's a epidemic, in the good sense of the term, though, of Constructicons. In the past 3 years, there's so many different Constructicons. It's crazy. More Takara Tomy previews. Okay, so that's a nice shelf. Do we have close up? All right, so we've seen that's odd color, so I guess that's a prototype. Green Warrior version. I'm not familiar with Neo Beast Wars or Beast Wars 2, so I'm not sure. Oh, that's a nice MPG 17 Optimus Prime. Oh, okay, we're getting another Optimus Prime. There you go. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The old mold Skywarp, but we're probably going to get a new Studio Series mold. Sideways looks good. Again, Green Warrior, Optimus. Same thing, same thing, same thing. I don't want to spend too much time there. Upgrade kit for Alpha Trion. If you like that, that's cool. Studio, well, it's not 86 Scourge, but we know what he means. MPG Hot Rod. A lot of people were complaining that this is an upscale of the Studio Series version. But if you're an MP collector, that's cool. Like I don't see a problem here. But anyway, TF Source News, Missing Link, Grimlock. Oh, is it on pre-order already? Okay. Well, go ahead. That's gonna be it's gonna take a while because the Ultra Magnus and Delta Magnus are not arriving soon. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the news. Sorry, I kind of rushed into this one because I want to get to my guest who's patiently waiting in the back. So I'm gonna switch screen. I'm gonna stop sharing, switch screen, and then bring in JJ Prime.
Hello.
How are you, JJ?
I'm doing good, doing really good. Recently woke up. Yeah.
Yeah, you woke up and then so it's right now 8:30 p.m. here and it's 9:30 a.m. And okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much 13 hours ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's early Friday for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, you're okay, oh yeah, ahead. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
13
just
hours
in my
ahead.
head it just popped as early. But you're ahead. So
I'm
oh,
ahead.
so happy Saturday then.
Yes.
So, and well, thanks you for accepting my invitation for the night shift.
Of
Um,
course. Of course.
and your channel is doing really good still. I remember the day you got 1,000 subs. I could probably get you the date because that was on the same day I did my first live stream with Kato on. You need a minute? You're good?
Sorry.
All right. No, that's cool. So no worries. But yeah, it was the first day I did my first live stream with Kato on his sit rep, and I give you a quick shout out because I said, "Hey, today JJ hit 1,000," so I'll always remember that.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
I remember that moment when I hit 1,000 subscribers, and it took 1 year for that to happen. I don't know how that happened, but
well, you
it's
did it faster than I did because I took me 3.5 years to get 1,000. Like I was on my way to my fourth birthday just before TF Con. Well, actually, this TF Con Baltimore,
Ooh,
and I hit 1,000 just before going because of a viral video. I said I did a. There was a girl with uh, doing a like top five hottest thing you could say to a woman, and then I just listed Transformers after that. So that got me 11,000 views and a bunch of subscribers. So that was fun.
wow.
Yeah. But then after that, like since then, like we're a year later now, and I'm not even at 1,500. So my growth curve kind of slowed down a little bit.
Mm, yeah.
So, all right. So, one thing I want to know is how you got into the Transformers. So, by your age, which I'm guessing is not 30 yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. So, are
Not
you like early end of Bayverse?
I'm in my mid 20s right now, so I'm 25 years old.
Okay. And
Because
wow, almost half my age. That's depressing. Um, but no, really, I'm 47. I'm going to be 48 next month. Um,
yeah.
so you
Um,
started watching Transformers with the movies, or
I started watching Transformers. Yes, yes, with the movies, or else you call it the Bavers. So,
Yes, the Bayverse.
yeah. Yeah, I became a Transformers fan after the 2007 film started. Um, I watched it. I loved it as a kid when I was 6 years old back then, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. And I was like wondering if I could actually have these characters in plastic form or in toy form. Um, but the collecting didn't even start until 2009 when Revenge of the Fallen came out,
Okay.
and there were lots of cool toys in that line. So I'm like, let me pick up a few of them. I didn't get all of it. I didn't get everything from Revenge of the Fallen because
Were
money.
you able to get like a complete Devastator?
Didn't get a complete Devastator in 2009, unfortunately. But at least now with Studio Series, I have like what, two Devastators from Studio Series. So
Yeah,
yeah.
they well, I think I know that they released the because I remember seeing the big box at Toys R Us for the uh at the time the movie was out. And then I think they did a re-release at some point, which I believe Brian from TF fan page got and assembled, and it was a loosey goosey mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah. So then, so you started watching the movie. How quickly did you start watching other iteration of Transformers?
I think that happened when Transformers Prime came out.
Oh yeah, okay. So that because that was a tie. Well, they said a tie-in, but it's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of it kind of does.
Yeah. Yeah, Transformers Prime came out like what, around 2010, and lasted until what, 2013. And then between that range, I was watching other shows like RID 2001, Armada, Energon, Cybertron. Energon's the worst show of the Unicron trilogy, in my opinion.
It is
Um,
correct.
I don't like that show.
Not
Not a
a
fan
lot
of
of
it.
people do.
I'm not a fan of that show. I just kicker from that show was just annoying. I don't like the show because of him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and of course they ruined some characters like Starscream and all that. Yeah. Mm.
yeah. Starscream had such a
Um,
cool arc in Armada.
yeah.
Like I
Mm.
really enjoyed what they did with him, and I think it was Steve Bloom who voiced him for that show, or
He,
was it afterward? No, that was another guy.
no, Michael Dobson voiced
Dobson, yeah.
Starscream.
I think he did a really good job with you know Starscream. But him and Demolisher had a really good character. I think it was really fun to see him kind of be a
Mhm.
goof, but also be very efficient, powerful character.
Yeah.
So it
Still
was.
waiting for an Armada Demolisher update. I'm still waiting for that. So.
I just bought out of when we went to Baltimore. I bought a complete Demolisher from Rodimus Primal.
Ooh.
He was selling a lot of his Armada and Unicron trilogy stuff.
Mm.
So I got a full one, and then a year later, my mother-in-law found one with a broken arm with no minicon, so and no missile. So I have that for my kid, and he loves playing with a one-armed
Yeah.
character.
Mm,
He's
mm,
8, so that's fun for him.
mm, mm,
Um, but then yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff from Transformer Prime or Transformer Animated.
mm.
Um, I have the Legacy Bulkhead, and then Toy Hack's version of Earthrise Wheeljack, and the what was the line? The Buzzworthy Bumblebee line. They had a silver streak, and Toy Hacks did a kit to turn him into a smokescreen.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, so that's my 3 Transformer Prime character that I have. Did you go back and watch G1 and Beast Wars, or did you try?
I did watch Beast Wars full from start to finish, uh, because I actually have the full season one, season two, but we never got season three. I don't know why. Because after season two, they ended the DVD for season three. I don't know. because they
So
got
you
season
don't
two.
have you never watched the third season
I did watch the third season. I had to, pirate
online?
it,
Yeah.
or to watch on YouTube for free or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I love Beast Wars because seeing that Transformers can become animals themselves as well. I think that is really cool because it's Transformers. They can change shape. They can change into different alt modes. It doesn't have to be vehicles all the time. If it's vehicles all the time, I'll be feeling really bored. Okay, can I see something different, please? So,
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm with you. It's fun. Beast War came at the right time. I think that's when Beast Wars came out that I really fell in love with Transformers because as a kid, I grew up with Masters of the Universe. That was my show. I preferred He-Man. I had a couple Transformer, but I had tons of Masters of the Universe. But when Beast Wars came out, one of my friend said, "Oh, it's new show, computer animated. It's cool." And then I started watching it, and then they did a couple reference unknowingly. They did a couple reference to G1, and then eventually you know that's the story that the producers were listening to people on the forums, and they built on the Beast one on the G1 lore to add stuff. When I saw Starscream come back as a ghost, that's when
mm,
I'm like, all right, I really love Transformer now. So that's when I started. You're too young, but we had a thing called Napster where you could download
mhm.
movies and TV shows and everything. So I started downloading Transformers. So that's when I started pick up Transformer. Like Beast War was really a good series. What did you think of G1 though?
Um, I mean, I've never watched the full G1 cartoon. I mean, I've seen the 1986 movie like a few times already.
Okay.
Um, I did watch like the last three episodes of G1, like where the headmasters came in, and we had Fortress Maximus and Scorponok as well. Um, I mean, it's a decent show. It's goofy.
Yeah, it
So
was more goofy.
yeah, it was goofy. It wasn't really serious. I don't know. I mean, I mean, there were a lot of characters. I appreciate that. And yes, I know the 1986 movie did the thing where they had to kill off certain characters to bring in new characters,
Yeah.
and yada 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 yada. But honestly, I really dig the new characters. I like Hot Rod. I like Cup. I like Blur. Springer is cool. RC is also cool. Ultra Magnus, because
Yeah. That's a great guy.
yeah.
I love my Studio Series 86 one. But you do buy a lot of G1 Universe toys because I've seen you review a lot of them.
Oh yeah. I went full collecting like the G1 characters when the Siege line came out, and
Yeah.
I looked at the figures and I'm like, holy moly, they look so good.
Yeah, that's when I started to mostly Earthrise, but I did get pick up a few Siege character. But the Earthrise line,
I
I'm
did
a
get a
creature of
few.
nostalgia. So
Yeah, I did get a few characters from like the Power of the Primes, Titans Return, Combiner Wars, that era, but I never finished Combiner Wars because why? It was kind of boring.
oh yeah,
um,
absolutely. If
it was so
Combiner
boring.
Wars was not a good show, the other one, Titan Returns, was I didn't like Cybertron with rocks and mountains and landscape. It was too organic. I know it's a post Beast War thing, but it just I didn't like it. But the
Power of the
last
Primes.
one,
That was Power of the Primes. Power of the Primes
Power
is the
of the
last.
Primes, I thought Megatron was the pivotal character there. Like they
Oh
did a
yeah,
good job
yeah.
with that.
But as far as the toy lines go, Combiner Wars, when they brought in the combiners, I never finished that line because from after I finished Defensor and after I got Devastator, the future waves were like repeats of so many molds that I
Yeah.
already have, and I'm like, Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop at Defensor. I'm not gonna collect this line anymore. So,
Yeah.
because no way am I wasting my money on the mold every single time. No, 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 no. Because when I saw the reviews for defense for Bruticus, I was so excited to get Bruticus because I wanted the new Bruticus. But then I saw the review of Brawl from Emgo, and I'm like, crap, why doesn't he have a stomach? I, I'm
Ah,
like,
okay.
why doesn't he have a stomach? And you know what's the funny thing? I've had other people tell me that Combiner Wars Brawl has a stomach, and I'm telling them, are you blind?
You don't see it. I don't think I've seen the figure. So.
Like I've seen the review, and because the torso is like connected to this thin, very thin piece, and then it's
Mhm.
the crotch. Like, where is the midsection? Like, where is the belly? Where is that? Why is he?
Yeah,
Why
that's
is
when
he empty?
Hasbro started cheaping out, and
Yeah,
you know,
I didn't really want to collect Bruticus because Bruticus was so crap. That's just me. That's just how I feel about Bruticus. And then they made Blastoff into a jet, and I'm like, really, Hasbro? Really? Really?
yeah, that's the thing. Like Power of the Primes, they were getting closer to a G1 look, but not enough. And they did a couple choice. And also at the time, I think IDW and Dreamwave was still something that people had fresh in their minds.
Mm.
Because like the IDW's Combiner War series, from what I heard, had some funky combiners like with Skylinks combining
Yeah,
with and then they
yeah,
had
that's
Prowl part of Devastator, and then they had uh Alpha
uh,
Bravo and Power Glide instead of Slingshot, or like it was just kind of weird to
yeah,
have, like six, and then it translated to the Earth Wars game. I don't know if you
yeah.
ever played that little
No,
mobile game.
never played that. No, never played
No,
that.
so they had like combiners at some point, and you
Mm.
needed six robots for air compute on. And I was like, that's kind of odd. So I'm
Computron
glad
original.
that they did. Did you get the complete Superion from Age of the Prime?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, it's honestly, I wish it was bigger because I'm used to like this guy, Jinbao oversized stuff like that. My three Decepticon combiners are from Jinbao, so I like huge combiners that really tower over. But I like the Superion. I just wish it was bigger.
It is slightly bigger than the Combiner Wars version. I will say that. Is definitely a lot more solid, a more sturdy combiner compared to Combiner Wars Superion. Um, because my Combiner Wars Superion, the joints are just wacky. Ugh. So,
Yeah, they didn't look that good, so I wasn't
yeah,
collecting at the time because
yeah.
honestly, I just all my collection is within the last 6 years now. That's when
Mm,
I started collecting 6 years ago, around
yeah.
that. And it starts slowly. I'm just gonna get a couple, and then you end up with seven shelves, seven, bookcase full of
Mm,
Transformers. It's crazy,
mm, yeah.
but I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I love it. I honestly, after the Prime Wars trilogy had ended, and then when the Siege line came out, I'm like, actually no, before that, before the Siege line came out in 2018, 1 year after Power of the Primes ended, Studio Series came in, and that was when Hasbro started to give us more screen accurate versions of the live action movie characters. And I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I remember you used to do stop motion for those.
yeah, I used to do like stop motion transformations, but then I kind of stopped because I realized how much time I had to use for my stop motions. And
Yeah,
honestly, I don't have much time. I really don't have a lot of time to do that because I got a lot of other things to do. Got a lot of other projects to do. You know, like
yeah. No, it's a. like I started doing voice actor spotlights, and I did it for about 3.5, 4 years. But in the last year, I just didn't have the time, the energy to do it. And
Mm,
I wish I could go back to doing some, but I think I'm gonna go outside of Transformers if for the voice acting stuff. I think there's a lot
mm.
of talented voice actor out there that just never touched Transformers, and I'd like to maybe get more of like a variety of shows and video games that I could showcase. So I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it ever, but it might take a while before I go back. That's why I started this show because I
Mm.
wanted to have something a little different. I just want to talk to people. I anybody and because really interviews. Hey, clinical, good
What the
guy.
clinical says, they say, I don't think I've eat what?
I don't think I've It happens. Sometimes you don't
Sometimes you don't eat.
Sometimes you don't. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a way to. And Deluxe Baldwin did it. Kato did it. Jason Patriot Prime still does it. Interviews, and then there's so many channels, and like
Mm.
when you started, um, what made you start YouTube?
Um. Okay. Truth be told, I did upload my first review back in 2017. I don't know how, um, but I just basically just recorded in my room and just kind of reviewed the last night Legion class Megatron, a tiny Megatron figure. And the quality wasn't great, so I'm like, no, I'm definitely not gonna do reviews. But then when COVID came in 2020,
Yeah.
um, my basically my parents actually gave me that idea. Um, so I had the idea of taking my first name and my confirmation name because I'm a Catholic myself. Um, I put the first two letters of those names, Jared and Joseph, together, the first two letters. So I get JJ. And then my favorite character is Optimus Prime. So I'll take the Prime part of his name, combine JJ and Prime together,
Mm-hmm.
JJ Prime. But there were other channels that with the name JJ Prime already. So I'm like, let me add something else so that it's a little bit different. So since my channel is going to be the reviews and all that stuff, so I would call myself JJ Prime Reviews. So that's how the channel name started. Now the logo, I actually
Yeah.
didn't make the logo. I actually had a friend who made the logo for me, and I absolutely love her for it. I appreciate her for the logo. Um, so shout out to my friend who created the logo, um, and that's amazing. Um, then I started out reviewing figures. I think my first actual full figure review was the Cyberverse Deluxe class Shockwave.
Okay.
Just try it out and try out review wherever. Then as time went on, managed to get a proper review table. And right now I'm filming. I'm reviewing stuff in my living room. So
So
I have this.
do you have
I
like did you invest in a lot of equipment? Because I
uh,
did when I
yeah, I
started.
have a lot of equipment. I have a lot of equipment. I have like proper like lights to help see the figure, and I have a tripod where it can. I have a microphone that I use for my audio, so that the audio is clear. And Right now, my table outside used to be like a plain white table, but right now I'm using like a blue checkered, light blue checkered
Yeah, yeah.
tablecloth. So, so more dimension to it instead of having it plain white. So it's not boring.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, that's a good like I when I started because I didn't do review at first, right? I did just I think I was doing a voice actor spotlight every 3 weeks. That was my, but it took me 60 hours to do one spotlight, you know? So that was uh, demanding. But then when I started, before I started to do review, I went and got like a Toy Hacks backdrop and tilings and lamps and now I have like a friend who has like 7 lamps to do review. I'm like, that's I have two plus the ring light. That's I think that's what you. But I mean, if you're into removing shading and everything, it could need more lights. But so then you started doing reviews and it picked up, right?
Yeah, it is picking up. My retro sea spray review surprisingly got 353 views already, and I'm like, how did that happen?
Oh, that's cool.
Um, because I don't think a lot of people actually reviewed retro sea spray. Not even MGO reviewed him. Like, I don't get it because sea spray is a brand new mold. Why wouldn't you review him? I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
So,
No, there's
but
a lot of I when
yeah.
that's the thing. I say I don't care about views, but then I if I'm the first to have a figure in my circle, like because there's people that I watch, and there's people that I know
Mm.
that will share, oh, I got this figure. And so if I know I haven't seen anybody I know review it yet, I'm rushing to get that review out because I want to get more views. And these days I have to say that it's my reviews have my views have sunk in the last
Yeah,
6 months. Did you notice that?
yeah, I definitely have noticed that. But honestly, for me, even though my viewership is not that high, it's not as high as other YouTubers. I will say that sometimes my views can get like very high. Like for example, my most viewed video is my Pocket Toys Ruiner.B set, which is the
Okay.
knockoff Iron Factory Bruticus, I think. Um, it's like a knockoff version of Iron Factory Bruticus. Mine came with a very bad QC issue where they forgot to add in a piece for Swindle. The sorry, excuse me. The roof
Sorry.
cage on top of the vehicle of
Yeah.
Swindle's off-road, they forgot to include that, and I'm like, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Uh, but I could still combine them. I just couldn't make the the what's it called? Like the statue Bruticus head, chest
Oh
thing, the
yeah,
butt.
yeah. That when they like combine the accessory.
Combine the accessories. I can't do that because
Oh,
it doesn't
because you
have
don't have that piece. Okay.
that piece. If I don't have that, then I can't make it. Uh, I've also reviewed like a couple DNA design upgrade kits, and
Okay.
it's two upgrade kits that I really cared about. It's the Jetfire and Optimus combo kit, which makes the combined mode look a lot better, and
You mean like Bayverse,
the
Jetfire, and
Bayverse
Optimus
and
Prime? Yeah.
Fire
Okay.
and Optimus Prime combo, the Studio Series ones.
Yep.
I also have the Studio Series upgrade kit for Devastator. Um, the movie Bayverse
Yeah.
Devastator,
Yeah.
very monstrous looking. I do have that kit because that kit came with a very crucial part of the character from the movie that made me laugh so freaking much. And it's the I'm sure if I can say it here.
Yeah.
It's the it's the
No, but sometimes you want to have that extra, that just that one thing that makes sense.
yeah, it's the wrecking balls, you know.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
I never understood the idea of the wrecking balls. Like it's a family movie, and then you have
It's,
those big dongles.
it
You know.
was
Hey,
it
question
was
from the chat for you: do
it
you
was
do
hilarious.
third party stuff?
Do I do third party stuff? I rarely do third party stuff. Like I do have a couple of them. I do have a few third-party figures. Like I reviewed like the Pocket Toys B set, the knockoff Iron Factory Bruticus. That's got like what over 7K views, which was amazing. I don't know how it got that number. Anyway, I do have some like APC toys, knockoff Transformers Prime stuff.
Okay.
Like the Viacon. I'm so glad to have that figure because I never got the Hasbro version. So I'm so glad to have a version of that mold in some capacity. Um, I have the RC from ABC Toys, Megatron, Optimus Prime. I couldn't find Arachnid, unfortunately. I couldn't get Arachnid. I definitely looking forward to that Dreadwing, though. That
Okay.
Dreadwing looks
So
beautiful.
you have a couple. Well, you
Uh,
have a few figures, mostly APC.
well, yeah, four ABC Toys figures. I have the knockout Bruticus set. I do have an Octane, but it's a legend scaled Octane figure. I forgot the company. What's the company name? Mech Fans Toys, whatever.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
McFans Toys. Yes,
yeah.
that I remember that mold.
Or is it Mechanic Studio? I think it was Mechanic Studio. Wait. Let me check. Octane,
Sure.
Mechanic Studio. Yes. It was Mechanic Studio or Mechanic Toy.
But
The
I
third
think it's
party
the
name.
same company. I think McFans Toys and Mechanic Studio, like, because if you would listen to Deluxe Baldwin's news video every week, he talks about all the third party legend, third party masterpiece stuff, and sometimes he's gonna say, okay, now this company is now called this other company
Mm,
for some
mm,
reason. So,
mm.
um,
Yeah. I
so
also have the third party version of Mohawk from the last night because Hasbro wasn't making a Mohawk at that time. So I bought the Transcraft Mohican, aka Mohawk, and that figure is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. And now I have two Mohawks because Studio Series made a core class Mohawk, which yes, finally, thank you, Hasbro, for making a proper Mohawk. Thank
yeah, but
you.
proper what the core class stuff was, some were really good and some were eh.
I mean, I love the core class scale. Like they were a lot of fun. Hot Rod is the worst still.
Yeah, it
um,
wasn't it wasn't great. My son loved it, but he's 8, so what does he know?
the Titan class Star Optimus Prime comes with a better core class Hot Rod. You know, it comes with a better version. So
Okay.
it's actually good. Uh, but I love the core class scale. They are fun toys. Like the Spike with Wiki exosuit. I love that figure to death.
I couldn't get it without the painted face. But then I turned around and bought, I don't know if you can see it right here, like a little third party 3D printed Sluxoid. Like I went
Ooh.
on a binge and bought 3D printed characters of like the G1 humanoid stuff, aliens that we never had. So but I don't know why I couldn't get into the Spike with Wiki exosuit. It just, I don't know. I didn't like it. But I mean, if you like
Honestly,
it, that's the thing with Transformer. If you like the figure, you win. That's all that matters.
because the 1986 movie was kind of special when I first watched it, and I was like, "Can I get a figure of the exosuit?"
Yeah,
so Hasbro made it into a core class, and I'm like, "Yes, please!" And it can transform. So
yeah.
yay!
I'm
Uh,
waiting for the Kranix. Like I've been
oh, yeah,
dying to have a proper Kranix,
86.
and
Yeah, that I think that should be revealed very soon.
I hope
Uh,
so. I need Kranix,
because
and then next year Arbalest, and then a Nancy from the great broadcast of 2006 episode. She's a repaint, remold of Kranix. So
who is what who?
Nancy. So
Oh,
Redguard on the episode, the great broadcast of 2006, Redguard has a girlfriend, and he calls her Nancy because the way he speaks. And then Nancy is kind of a Litonians. That was the race of the
she's
people that.
Junkion. Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
Junkion.
she's a Junkion, but the character model was based on the Litonians, which were the planet that was eaten on by Unicron at the beginning of the movie. So she's like Kranix and Arbalest. She's of that design. So I kind of want to have.
Yeah,
I want to have a
her
Nancy.
head similar. Her head
Yeah,
is similar to Radix's head. Yeah,
yeah.
it looks
So
interesting.
I'd like
So
to have that. But Kranix, just the fact that we're getting Kranix, I'm super excited. So
yeah, it's crazy. Like, no, clinical. Kradix will not be a retool of Quintus Prime because that's not going to work. Because you see Quintus Prime with a lot of tentacles, but Kranix is not. So, Kranix is a brand new mold
well,
as far as
Quintus is
I.
the one with the squid legs.
Yes, he's the one with the squid tentacles.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would never have guessed that they would do a DEF CON retool from a blur mold, and they did, and it was brilliant. So it could be Quintus. It depends how, but I know Quintus. They could make a Botanica. Have you watched Beast Machine?
Yes, I've
Okay,
watched
so
Beast Machines.
it's not a great show, but they had that
It,
Botanica character, which we never had a toy. So that
don't like I really don't understand like the hate on Beast Machines. Like I watched it like from start to finish. And I'm like, I actually like that show.
a lot of people like it, but to me, it was the fact that every character switched personality. Cheetor wasn't the kid, he was the hero. Rat Trap wasn't the snarky, he was a kid. Optimus Primal went from a warrior to a preacher. And Black Arachne went from a toxic bitch to a very caring person. So everybody switched too radically. Like it wasn't a character arc that made them that way. They kind of just started, and even the actors, everybody except Ian James Corlett, who voiced Cheetor, he liked it because this he said, "Oh, I'm the hero now," But everybody else was like, What's this?" Like it's no longer "shut up, rat trap." It's "let's find a better way." So that it's
it, it was
that.
definitely a hard watch, when I watched it for the first time. But then, as I continued watching it, I found myself enjoying it. And unlike other people, I actually love the designs, and I really want toys, proper toys of these designs.
Yeah,
Not the original toys with the Beast Machines characters. Please no.
yeah. I
Um,
think the best thing out of that show, what really the biggest twist was Rhinox. Everybody thought that he was remolded into Tankor and he was like forced to do it. But when you realize that he actually agreed with Megatron and he was
this
like,
is crazy. Like
it was insane. Like it was such a big twist.
it was
So,
a, yeah, because I thought when they brought back Rhinox, he was gonna be the Maximal again
yeah,
and be part of the Maximal family again. But the fact that he agreed with Megatron, I'm like, dude, are you high?
yeah, it was different perspective. And Beast
Yeah,
War was such a good show. Like I'm not missing a lot of characters because I mostly only collect characters that were on the shows. I have a few characters that were never on the show, but it's very rare. But so I'm missing a Cheetor. I don't have a Cheetor, but I just need one version, and I want the Transmetal 2 version. I think
uh,
that's a great mold. And then I'm missing a Rampage and a Depth Charge.
yeah. For
So,
me, I'm missing a lot of the Transmetal designs from the Beast Wars show. Like, yes, I'm
oh
missing
yeah,
Rampage and Depth Charge because I really want Hasbro to make those. Please make those figures as soon as possible. Um,
yeah,
I'm really happy they made Quick Strike because
me
man,
too.
that figure is fantastic.
I think there was a lot more love into the paint job on him rather than
Yeah,
what they did with Silverbolt.
yeah. I mean, Silver Bolt is still a pretty good figure for what he
Oh yeah,
is.
he's a great representation. It just he's very much gray.
Mm, yeah, he's a lot of gray. Um, uh, yeah, I'm still missing like I really want Hasbro to do the Transmetal One Megatron because that's the only one I'm missing. um,
Yeah, that's right. I don't
because,
have that.
yeah.
I don't have a Transmetal 2 rat trap. or a
The
transmetal
sequence
rat trap. I don't have a
is metal.
transmetal
Yeah.
Cheetor either. I don't have any Cheetor. So, and
Basically,
then Optimus Prime, I didn't get the Kingdom mold, and I don't have a transmetal Optimus Prime. I have the original Kenner uh, transmetal, optimal Optimus version.
mm, I do have the original Transmetal Optimus Primal, but by mine is just missing some pieces. Um,
Yeah, I'm
so
missing
yeah,
one
I would
panel
love
and
I would love
another
Hasbro.
thing.
Yeah, I would love Hasbro to do an update for the
Oh, they did
Transmetal.
one with the power of the primes, which, from what I understand, wasn't that bad.
I do have it. The Optimal Optimus.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but he's not perfect. He's definitely missing one mode.
Ah, okay. So they cheaped out on the mold. Okay.
Yeah, he's missing one of his alt modes. It's the armored car mode
Yeah.
figure.
Okay.
Um, it's he's missing that. But if you get the DNA upgrade kit, he will have that mode.
Okay.
But I don't want the upgrade kit. I want Hasbro to do another Optimal Optimus so that it doesn't have the Optimus Primal slab.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
It would be nice to have a new version, but I mean, I don't think I would get it because the original still holds up super well.
Well,
Except I think I'm missing a shoulder, and I'm missing like one of the panels, and I'm missing like one of the two guns.
but wait until Hasbro decides to do a new Optimal Optimus because Commander class and Titan class is a thing now for both
Yeah.
lines. So
Yeah. With the current pricing, he probably would be a commander.
yeah, because look at his size in the Beast Wars cartoon. Like he's
Yeah.
huge compared
Oh,
to
yeah. He was really big.
he's
So,
huge. Like he was almost getting to be the same size as a regular Cybertronian. Like
yeah. Well, it was missing a couple more inches. But man,
a
that was
couple
such
more
a
inches.
good that cemented my love of Beast Wars when they brought in the arc. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
Perfect Effect did make um
they did make
it's
a
like
Beast Gorilla. Yeah,
yeah, but it's
Beast.
like crazy expensive. Hey,
Yeah.
here's the partner, Ninja
Hey,
Bill.
hello, Ninja Bill. What's up? Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything all's been good. With the Transformers line, Transformers franchise. Especially when I'm pretty much almost done with one collection, as in the Earthspark collection. Um, because I do collect the Earthspark Deluxes, and I have the rarest figure of all time.
All
It took
right.
me like a few months to get it.
Oh,
It's Earth,
nice.
yeah, Earthspark Deluxe class Soundwave. I here's a story. Okay, here's a story to tell you. I last year when this guy was revealed, I wanted to get it, but my country didn't actually sell him in Toys R Us stores. I'm like, where is Earthspark Soundwave? Where is he? But then his wave mate also was quite rare. Hashtag, I have her right now. I have her right here.
Okay.
And here's another story. I found hashtag in a popular bookstore.
That's cool. That to find when you find those like rare Transformers out of nowhere, it's a good
Yeah.
feeling. It's like you
Yeah,
found a gold mine, you know?
I looked at the shelf and I saw, okay, Earthspark Deluxe Class Thrash. Okay, he's there. But then I looked behind him, behind Thrash. I saw something purple, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is
Wow.
that? What is
Wow.
that? What is that? And then I took that purple figure out, and I'm like, it's hashtag.
Ma-
Ah!
Cool. That's fun when you find random stuff like that, you know? I
And when
I
I
kind of
found
miss
her,
the hunt.
it was the last one in stock, and I'm like, Okay, I gotta get her right now because it's the last one in stock.
Oh yeah,
Gotta.
that's a sign. You need to get that.
Yeah.
A question from the chat: do you like Cyber World? I personally did not watch it enough because I was not interested because it didn't look to
I,
I'm not the target audience.
yeah, I'm also not the target audience, but I'm surprisingly enjoying the show.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
And I'm enjoying it so much that one of my mom's friends actually gave one figure to me from Cyberworld for Christmas, and that is the Cyberworld Galvatron.
They have a Galvatron? Sure. Why not?
Yeah,
Why not? Like what's his out mode? Because I know Megatron was a bull, right?
yeah. In the Cyberworld show, Galvatron is a dragon,
Okay. All right. That I can accept a dragon. Just
but the
like
toy is
Transmetal
not that
Cubes, you
great.
know.
The toy is not great. It's way too simple.
Yeah.
Way too simple for my liking. That's why I didn't really pick up all the toys of Cyberworld because I wasn't really interested. So and plus they're not made for me. They're made for the youngins. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you what was I gonna ask? Sorry. Did you get like do you collect the did you get Wind Charger? Did you get Thundercracker, like the latest studio series? And you're gonna show me a box now?
I do have everything.
Okay. Like how much backlog do you have on reviews then? Because I know you review some older figures
I
once in a
have a
while.
lot. I have a lot of things to review. I still need to finish reviewing the aerial bots because I haven't had time last year to do it. So,
Okay.
and I still need to review Flatline.
Okay.
Still need to review this figure.
Right.
Um, and I still need to review Gamer Edition Thundercracker. I still need to
Okay.
review
I skipped those.
Yeah. Once I'm done reviewing these remaining figures, once I'm done reviewing Superion and all the Game Edition of Flatline, Earthspark Soundwave, then I will start reviewing the 2026 product.
Okay. Cool. So
Like
you did get
Wind
the Wind
Charger.
Charger. Have you transformed him yet? Because
Hmm?
that's a very Wind Charger. If you haven't opened him
I've
yet,
messed
or
with him a few
yeah,
times. I've
it's
transformed him
a
a few times.
very quick transformation, right? It's
Oh
like
yeah, it's a
yeah,
very quick transformation, and that's why I really love to collect the mainline because all the mainline figures they're so easy to figure out, and because nowadays I just don't do third party anymore. Like the reason why I don't do third party, I got two reasons. One reason is they're too expensive,
some of them are yeah.
and number two, a lot of third party figures are not fun to transform.
No, I
They're not fun
recently
to
got
transform. Like there are a few figures where they can be fun to transform, like the current third party Devastator, where they changed up the script for the limb bots, where Scrapper used to be an arm, now he's a leg.
yeah. That's the oh god. Deluxe has been talking about those, but he skipped those.
What's it called? Emgo reviewed them.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mecha Invasion, but I don't think that's it. But I know which one you mean. Like they're a darker gray, darker
Yes,
green.
it's Mecha Invasion. It's Mecha
It
Invasion.
is Mecha
It-
Invasion.
it-
Okay.
it's Mecha Invasion. So
Yeah.
Mecha Invasion is the set where they actually flip the script with the limbots. Like Mixmaster and Scrapper, they used to be the legs, but now they're the arms, which are interesting. And then the leg bot, the arm bots, Scavenger and Bone Crusher, they're now the leg bots
Yeah.
for that set. And it looks so good. And I watched the reviews from MGO, and I saw how easy the transformations are, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
okay. But if I really want to go in on that set, um, I have to look at the price first because I don't even know how much they cost. So
Oh, there. I can. If you go on Show Z, hold on. I think Mecha Invasion is actually very expensive, but I could be wrong. Hold on. Mecha. That's the thing. You try to look for a third
Yeah.
party, and it's like super hard to find because then they might be a fourth party. But hold on, Mecha Invasion.
Uh,
Uh,
Clinical asked me about Sure Shot. No, I don't have a Sure Shot. He is the only figure I need to complete Age of the Primes Wave 4 because I pretty much got the rest of them. But I can't find Sure Shot anywhere. I cannot find it.
yeah, I don't think it's Mecha Invasion. I'm not. I'm seeing a Devastator. I think. Oh no, that's what it is. Their G2 version is $353 Canadian. So that's roughly,
But that's
yeah.
expensive.
It's
That,
not bad per combiner. I mean, I've seen less, but
that's
it's a lot
crazy.
of money.
But
You know
sometimes
what?
you really
Hold
have
on.
to
Panico mentions the Magic Square.
magic.
I'm actually hoping for stunticons. You just remind me. I'm waiting for the Iron Factory Samurai series stunticons. I want to see their full price because the Samurai series kind of, some figures are great, others are like terrible. But I don't like the stunticons. No offense to anybody that loves them. Most people loves them. I just don't find them that interesting. But the samurai version of Menasor with a kabuto and everything looks really good.
Hmm.
So maybe I'll get that.
Hmm.
So, but what I'm really waiting on is the Bingo Toys Computron. But that's going to be an expensive set.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very expensive set.
Yeah.
Um, what else? What else?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, before, because we're gonna end this in about 10 minutes, I want to know about your singing career. I'm
I'm-
very interested because you post your group shots with people when you go sing and everything. So, w- what type of music are you singing? What type of shows are you putting on? Is it independent? Is it mainstream? Is it, or how did you get started? Like when did you start singing? Is it something that your parents made you do when you were a kid and then you just picked it up, or
I wouldn't say that my parents made me do it when I was a kid. No, 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 no.
okay.
Um, Back when I was in school, I did take up singing classes first, and then as time went on, I auditioned for a couple shows in my school, and that is when my performance career started. And and I recently finished a musical like last month. It was like a Malaysian original musical. It was great. It was well done.
So are we okay? So you're in Malaysia. That's
Yes,
your country of origin.
yeah, that's my
And
country of origin.
okay, and you so what was the scale of that musical? Like you say, it's an original production, but are we talking like local or is this like
It
Broadway or
it's local,
okay?
local production. It's because I mean I had to, of course, take the train to go to the place, but still, it was fun. Because we performed in like a big group, and we do get paid for it. So,
How's the pay though? Like, is it covers your train fees and that's about it, or it's
yeah.
decent?
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay,
It covered overall. It was good payment, very good payment. So,
okay, cool. Well, and is it something that you're pursuing as a career or it's a
yes,
hobby? Okay,
it's something that I'm pursuing as a career. Yeah.
okay. So, do you do anything in the meantime?
In the meantime, yes. In the meantime, I do teach. I teach piano. I teach singing, but part time. So yeah.
And then you're interviewing and auditioning for the rest of the time
Trying
to
to trying to look out for auditions, and I recently had two auditions, so it's gonna be interesting on whether they're gonna accept me or not. So
No, well, I hope it does work for you because I heard you sing and you're good. I'm
um,
not, I can hold a tune, but I can't reach high notes and I can't, but I, I was a choir boy, so I know, how that structure works and I know
mm,
my place in that structure.
mm.
And I haven't done it in a long time, but I do enjoy singing, but I don't think I'm talented enough to go at it. But I mean, I'm seeing a young man going for a career in music. I think that's really cool. So maybe you can sing about Transformers now. Is somebody else there wants to come into frame? Say hi.
No, no, I don't think no, no, no. But I mean, I'm actually a classically trained singer, so I
That's
don't
awesome.
really sing pop songs because I fear that singing pop songs would strain my voice too much.
Yeah,
And
and there's a
pop
lot
songs
of
very high, so
okay.
yeah, because for me, I'm classified as a baritone, not a tenor, not really. But sometimes I can sing tenor vocal parts in some songs, uh, if my range allows it.
Mhm.
So, but mostly I am a baritone, and that's what I am, and I will always accept myself as a baritone. Um, but I can sing musical theater music because I love musical theater. I perform a lot of musicals. Like for example, in West Side Story, I was Tony, the main guy in West Side Story, the musical.
Nice leading
Yeah,
role. That's cool.
yeah. I'm amazed that I got that leading role because they called me and I'm like, we would like to offer you the role of Tony, and I'm like, what?
It's like yes, please. That's cool. So maybe one day you'll travel the world and you'll come to Ottawa and I'll be able to go see you in concert, you know?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if I do audition online for a musical in the UK or in the US or whatever, I don't know. But but yeah. But
That's something you should start. Make your Transformers sing.
make.
You take a Transformer and then you just sing a song and, upload a short. Just make up your own words and, this is the ballad of Ironhide. And then it's just Ironhide singing whatever. It just, you know what? In this day and age where everything is the same shit, if you could have a different idea and you could have like opera singing Transformers, heck, you're different. People will probably watch it.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just saying.
Hey,
But if you do
hey,
do it, give me credit.
hey. You know that's just. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I mean
Mm,
it's different. It's fun. Oh,
definitely.
Clinical wants to know what's your favorite musical.
What's my favorite musical? Now it used to be Phantom of the Opera. Now,
Classic.
but with the recent Wicked movies, my favorite has changed.
Really wicked.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love I love Wicked so much. Both movies made me cry.
You know what? I get that as a grown man with a lot of mental health issues, I would say, I do have a hard time when a story is about. It's usually about when it's a dad and a kid. I have a hard time containing my emotion.
Mm,
Hard time.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah.
But yeah, I love Wicked so much. It's my favorite musical.
Okay.
Phantom of the Opera is the close
What did
second.
you think of K-pop Demon Hunter? You must have seen it.
Oh yeah, I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah. My
uh,
son, 8 years old, while he was seven at the time, this summer when it came out, watched it 3 times a day, every day for 2 months.
my gosh.
I swear I never actually I because of that I never sat down to watch it,
Mm,
because I was working from home and he was there and it was so invasive to have
mm.
these songs, but these girls are really good. They're good
Yeah,
singers.
they're really good. Like it's a good movie. It's a really good
Yep.
movie. Clinical. I'm just gonna say right now. Wicked. There's a lot going on. For both of the movies. It is not too Disney. I'm gonna flat out say the truth here about Wicked. It's not too Disney. It's not Disney. Okay. Um, the songs are great. The songs are beautiful.
Okay.
Um, Wicked is a great musical about the witches. It's about the witches. There's a love story here and there, but it's mainly about the two witches, mainly about Elphaba the Green Witch and Glenda the Good Witch. It's mainly telling us about who is the wicked one, who is the hero.
Yeah.
Um, so there's a lot of seriousness going on here for Wicked. There's a lot of um,
Yeah.
there's a lot of characters that change their personalities after, yeah. Um, but you should
Wow.
definitely give Wicked a watch, Clinical. Because wow,
Yeah.
Rocky Horror, Moulin
Right.
Rouge, and
You know what? I saw Rocky Horror for the first time 2 years ago, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I'm a
hmm.
big Tim Curry fan, and I never had the chance to watch that. Moulin Rouge is really good. Gilbert and Sullivan, that's fucking hilarious. I love, yeah, it's a good. I
They did
remember.
it.
Did you play the what was it called? The what was the fucking game? What's the franchise? Hold on. In the Star with Shepard and why can't I remember the name of that franchise? It's a trilogy of games in space, and there's an extinction every 50,000 years by the Reapers. Hold on, I now it's bugging me. Uh,
What's it called?
game franchise. I feel so dumb. Mass Effect. Holy shit! Have you ever played Mass Effect?
No,
No,
no.
okay. So then there's a character in there that at some point mentions something about singing, and it's an alien, and it's he mentions Gilbert and Sullivan. So the main character asks him to sing, and he sings a song with a twist from the game, like the game. It was freaking hilarious. No, not Borderlands. It's Mass Effect. Sorry, I blanked out on the name. I was thinking about intergalactic stuff.
Never heard of that one. Never
It's a
heard of
great
that.
franchise. Anyway.
Yeah,
All right.
never heard
Well,
of.
it's 9:30. I don't want to hold you up too long. And thank you again so much for coming over to the show. I've enjoyed
Yes.
watching your content over the years. I know you're still going to do great. Whenever your music career takes off like a jet, let me know and I want to watch it. I'll broadcast it if I can.
Hmm.
So it's cool. It goes,
Unless
it's good
you're
to be
willing
able to
to,
talk to you.
unless you're willing to fly over to Malaysia for vacation.
Ah, you know what? Anything's possible. I'm going to Orlando for the first time, in October. So for
Nice.
for TFCon, of course.
Oh,
So,
yes, that is definitely. I wish I could go to TFCon. I wish I could go to.
well, one day.
But I am actually traveling to the UK from May 24th to June 2nd, and between that time period, I'm actually visiting my grand aunt who lives there, and there's the Transformer store in Battersea, so
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna go there and take a lot of pictures in that store, and hopefully find a new figure from the latest waves that's coming out. Um, Hopefully sideways. So,
Yeah, possibly. I'm sure you'll find something good anyway. So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for coming in the chat. Thanks for hanging
yeah.
out. Um, what's my outro? I'm so confused right now. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. We love reading those. Keep coming back. We have more on the way. And remember that nothing in life gives you a right to be an asshole. Take care.
Take care, everybody.